Hello guys, welcome to the Canadian Grand Prix, and we're here in Q3, coming across the line for our qualifying lap. And it's pole position by 2 seconds over Mark Webber. It's going to be a great race, our second pole in a row. And now let's see what's going to happen in the race. Yes, so guys, welcome to round number 8 of the F1 2010 career mode. Like I say, we're in Canada, in Montreal, just days after a absolutely spectacular Canadian Grand Prix in 2014. We're going to see if we can even get about 50 or 20% of the excitement. I'd be happy. We've got a 52% chance of rain. The skies are looking a bit dodgy in the background. It's a bit difficult to interpret. You can't tell whether it's blue sky or grey sky. But yeah, we're just going to see what setup we're running. I think we're going to go actually slightly towards the wet setup. Yes, we are. Just slightly. But we're going to go out to the track now for the Grand Prix. Like I say, starting from pole position. Our teammate all the way down in 15th. And we're going to be making our way out onto the grid for a spectacular Canadian Grand Prix. Yes guys, we're on the grid, at the front of the grid, and now the lights are coming on. We've got 4 lights, we've got 5 lights, and it's lights out and away we go for the Canadian Grand Prix. We've got a brilliant start on Mark Webber, as we're just going to try and protect our position into the first corner. We know that it is pretty easy to do it here in Canada, as demonstrated by Nico Rosberg at the weekend. We haven't got a great run out of 2, and Mark Webber has overtaken us for the lead of this Grand Prix. And now as we're braking into turn 3 and 4, very, very difficult braking zone, we look as if we've actually got the run on Webber, but maybe not quite got enough into turn 5 and 6. We're going to try it around the outside, but think better of it, as it is only lap 1 of this 50% race. 35 laps ahead of us here today, more than usual, but at the end of lap 2 we're closing up to Webber, and we're going to take him on the outside of the final chicane, running it out a little bit onto the grass and just scraping the wall of champions. And it looks like Webber has now got the run on us as we start the 3rd lap. Obviously no DRS it back in 2010, but we're going to take him down the inside of turn 1, and we run horrifically wide, but we're going to try and get that exit, and we do manage to do it. Webber backs out dramatically there, and we take the lead of this race. Hopefully it's going to go better than the Turkish Grand Prix, and lap 7 our tyres are starting to go off. We're going to come in for our pit stop, hopefully our only one of the day. We actually took a little bit of front wing damage when we scraped the wall of champions, so now we're going to have to see how it plays out. And yeah, we've got a few laps just out on a road. It's going to be very, very interesting. And now we're coming out towards the back of the grid, but I tell you what, we're going to have great, great fun overtaking these cars. Hope you enjoy it.
Give them hell, don't give them anything else. I can tell it's gonna be a real good night, 'cause now they'll never take me alive. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be losing my mind tonight. I tried to make it clear, but it seems like ain't nowhere near. I guess I'll have to try a little more. I reckon I'm better not knowing where we've been and where we've been going, but maybe I've said all that before. Give them hell, don't give them anything else. I can tell it's gonna be a real good night, 'cause now they'll never take me alive.
Slop 24 then, after that brilliant little bit of work through the field. We're behind Mark Webber now, and he's gone a little bit wide there. And are we going to chuck it down the inside here at turn 5? Yes, we are. Are we going to make it stick? We go a little bit wide, and Webber's going to have the outside and the better line, but we cover him off beautifully. And then close up to Fernando Alonso for the race victory, possibly. It's been a great battle through the field. We haven't had great pace in this race, and obviously there's been no rain at all. So, yeah, the radar was not accurate at all, really. Whether it means it comes 52% into the race, which would be about lap 37, but we're not doing a 100% race. And Alonso's gone wide. He's gone wide, and we've taken him. We've got the lead with just 2 laps to go. And Daniel Ricciardo-esque stuff there. And are we going to take off first? Our maiden victory of our career. And it looks like we've held back the threat from Fernando Alonso as we come round this final chicane. And we scrape the wall of champions. Is this going to be our way to the World Championship? We come across the line. We've won our first Grand Prix of the season. Brilliant stuff here in Canada, and one of my favourite circuits. We've taken the fastest lap of the race as well, I believe. Wow, we've won the Canadian Grand Prix ahead of Fernando Alonso. It was hard fought in that Williams. We took pole easily, but the pace in the race just wasn't quite there, but we fought our way through the field brilliantly. I hope you really enjoyed the bit in the middle of the video there. Wow, fantastic stuff. Not a very long video, because I've sort of condensed it up a bit with that montage style bit there, but as you can see, we are here taking interviews from the press, which means that we're on the podium. We've won the race, and wow, I think we've got another 50% race coming up next time at the European Grand Prix in Valencia. I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Make sure to give it a like, seeing as it's our first win of the season. But until next time, it's goodbye from me.